Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, October 13th, 2010. This is Josh, the Junior Weather Nut, doing the tropical update for the day. First of all, we're going to talk about Hurricane Paula. It is pretty much our main thing we're talking about right now. We originally thought it was going to become a Category 3, if not a Category 3, a strong 2, get up around 110 mile per hour winds. It didn't strengthen fast enough. It didn't get up to that status we wanted it to before it reached the Gulf and got sheared apart. We knew it had a small amount of time. The winds did not rise fast enough, so it did not seize its opportunity. First of all, let's take a look at the storm track of Paula. It has 100 mile per hour winds still, as it is pretty much stationary. It was moving north, slightly to the northeast, but it's stationary at the moment. That probably means it's getting tugged on by that high pressure over there, so it's fixing to take that easterly turn. This is the 1 p.m. Central Standard Time advisory. It is now 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. The pressure's up to 989 millibars. It has slowly gone up during the day, but the winds have not changed since last night. Take a look at the satellite picture of it. You can see how it's gotten torn apart, as it looked a lot different before then. There was a more well-defined circulation. I mean, you can see the circulation's right in here, but it had a more well-defined circulation. Right here, you can see where the shear is occurring into the storm. It's pretty much just wanting to tear it apart. The projected path will show you where it's supposed to go. Most models, including the National Hurricane Center's models, are taking it down into Cuba and south there because there's a high pressure over here, and that's what's pulling it this direction. And there's also a jet stream that dipped down through here, so that blocks the trough up here from taking it away. But that's not going to be an issue for Florida. More than likely won't be an issue for Florida, except for any rain maybe in the Florida Keys. Let's take a look at the steering for this thing. Here's the high pressure, and that's what's pulling it this direction. It's not that strong of a high pressure, but because it's on the very edge of it. But the jet streams coming down are blocking it from going north into the Gulf of Mexico, and that's allowing the high pressure to pull it. It cannot go into the Gulf of Mexico. There's a trough here, but that is not going to affect it. Paula will more than likely cross just to the north of Cuba and go on out to sea into as a fish storm. The jet stream is in the way, so it may hit Bermuda out there. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see about that. The advisories for it here, there are hurricane warnings for the tip of Cuba, Pinar del Rio right here, and as this moves further this direction, I do think tropical storm watches, tropical storm warnings will be issued for the Florida Keys, more than likely, as this system gradually will weaken. But we take a look at the Western Atlantic satellite. It shows the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. This is Paula, not that very large of a system, but large enough to give some rain to the tip of the Yucatan, quite a bit of rain to Cuba, and some to Florida here in the next few days. I noticed some models yesterday were hinting on what would be the G-storm come up, not the G-storm, what am I talking about? The R-storm. The R-storm come up and hit Florida. They were talking about a system. I don't know where they got the system from, but they were saying some system was going to come up and come around and hit Florida. Kind of like we thought Matthew was going to do, but Matthew came up, fizzled around, and then just went on down. But that's not the case. So right now, after Paula gets out of the way, it's fairly quiet in the Caribbean. We will have to wait and see for the next system to develop. That will probably become Richard. I think that's the next R storm. But that's the tropical update. We'll keep everyone posted whether or not the Caribbean fires up even more, and keep everyone posted as Paula nears Cuba and nears southern Florida and Florida Keys. You can visit us at firsthandweather.com, us and all our first-hand weather forecasters. YouTube.com/OneWeatherNut. Subscribe, rate, and comment. Go to our new blog titled WeatherNut Talk, and we will keep everyone updated periodically. We make other posts besides these videos. You can check those out. firsthandweather.com/WeatherNut. And now on the main site there is a link for our page on the right hand side. But we hope everyone has an excellent evening and enjoy your day.